back to my channel. I am Vagisha Mishra. So many of you have been sending me DMs like, why certain candidates unplaced? So today I am here before all of you to share my thoughts on why all the candidates who were expected to place at Miss Universe 2020 did not make it. So first of all, I would like to say the same fact which I have been saying since many of the videos, that it has been a super competitive batch, and whosoever made it to top 21, they deserved it. They deserved it on the finale night. I don't see a single placement which I was not convinced with. So in that sense, I would say that it was a super competitive batch, number one. Number two, let's come to each of the candidate and let's talk about the pros and cons. So the very first candidate I want to talk about is Canada, Nova Stevens. Now, if you have watched my previous video on shocks and disappointments, surprises and disappointments after Miss Universe arrivals, you must have remembered how I said that whenever you are being too vocal about anything on any public platform, it simply mars your chances. Why? It's important to address the important notions in the society and to stand firm on what you believe in. But then again, if you drag in certain people into any cause, it's going to stir the controversy. Like what happened with Canada. Like Canada dragged in Romania because she was involved in a racist photo shoot, that's what she claimed. And then she also asked Filipino members to, apologize for their rude behavior, for bashing her on terms of her beauty, which she has posted pictures and how they have commented. And I also said the same thing, that she was very specific to highlight the Tagalog comments only. She did not highlight any other comments from any other country, which was something which came to me as a very shocking thing. And then on the behalf of entire Filipino community, Rabia Mateo stepped forward and she apologized from Nova Stevens, that whatever she has experienced, she's very sorry to her on the behalf of the entire country. So that was something which came to me as a little bit surprise, because if you are so vocal and sensitive and touchy, because if you remember our former Miss Universe like Pia Alonso-Wurzbach, I don't remember any beauty queen would be bashed this much after her crowning by Colombians and before her crowning by her own countrymen in terms of body shaming, because she was not in her best possible shape at the time when she won her national pageant. So I think she handled it pretty well. Like, she was always smiling, always happy of how she's projecting herself on the stage. So in that sense, a beauty queen has to be resilient. And that's when I started doubting Nova Stevens' position at Miss Universe. So this is my opinion. It could be something else also from judges' point of view, but this was my opinion. Now the other candidate who did not make it to top 21 was Romania. I think Romania has given a beautiful performance in terms of styling, in terms of walk on the stage in both evening gown and swimsuit. In fact, I was very much convinced with her performance in the prelims, and I placed her at number 8 probably in my final predictions. But then again, I would say the only reason why Romania could not make it was the batch was very competitive, and we never know how she performed in the closed door interview. The same thing goes with Nepal. She was exceptionally well in the prelims, but we never know what went wrong behind the scenes. What was the questions which were asked to them in the closed door interview and how they handled these questions. So, sometimes the candidate you're not expecting to make the cut, like I had Great Britain in my list. I don't know how many of you had Great Britain in your list, but I had in my list because I have heard to her many interviews and I knew that she would slay the closed door interview. So in that sense, you can never understand how a candidate is speaking on the stage is the rehearsed version of how she is preparing for the question and answer round. The closed door interview is very different. How you're spontaneous, how you're handling the question then and there, what kind of ideas you come to your mind, how you choose your different words to speak about them. All of these things are taken into consideration. How confident are you? What is your body language? How are you sitting? What is your posture? And so on. So in that sense, we never know what went behind the scenes. So this was the reason for Romania and Nepal might be to not place. Coming to South Africa, this was the most shocking placement for me, This was the extremely shocking placement for me. But if you remember a video which I did, probably in November or December, when South Africa organization, they announced Natasha will be going to Miss Universe. I had this doubt in my mind that if you're sending your second runner-up to a pageant like Miss Universe, which has given you 2 Miss Universe title holder, do you think organization is going to appreciate this fact? Because apart from this fact, that they have sent their second runner-up to the pageant like Miss Universe, I don't see any other reason why Natasha is not placing. Natasha gave a beautiful performance in terms of, in both evening gown round, in swimsuit round. She had an angelic face. She was very congenial also. That's what I believe after watching her story. So I don't think that there was any other reason why she could not make it. I mean, she was good enough to at least get a placement. I'm not saying she would have won, but at least she was good enough to get a placement. And if we talk about, her national pageant performance, it was a little bit lackluster. But the candidates whom we saw as a top 21, like few of them were also a little bit meek. So in that sense, I only think that this might be the reason why the Miss Universe organization would not have appreciated sending the second runner-up to the pageant. This is the only reason which I can think about. And I think one of my viewer also commented this on my previous video, in my live reaction to Miss Universe finale. So yes, you're right if you're watching this. This is the reason why it might be possible that South Africa did not make it. And now talking about Chile. She was my El Ticuyo, I think, after the prelims and after I watched the Telemundo interview. So when I watched her interview, I found her voice to be very coarse, and also one of my friend Rafa Delfin from Critical Beauty, when we had a discussion over Miss Universe, he had the same thing, that maybe she is not very relatable. Many people are liking her, but I cannot relate to her because she looks very distant. She looks like a star, a Hollywood star. And also it's my opinion that her voice was not very soothing and humble. When we are looking forward to any beauty queen or any representative who makes it far, we are looking for somebody who is relatable on the personal level to the audience. Every candidate who has placed in top 21, we can relate to them on the personal level, which was not the case with Chile. And that's why I believe she would not have made it to top 21. So this is it. I think these were the 4-5 exclusions which I was very surprised about, why they could not make it, like Chile, Romania, Canada and South Africa. I could not think about any other candidate. Yes, somebody of you asked me why Puerto Rico could not advance to top 5. I was very surprised by this fact, because Puerto Rico was my winner. You must have watched my final predictions. And on second I had Mexico. So Puerto Rico is 92 years born, right? She is 29 years old. And by the time when she will win Miss Universe 2020, she will be 30 years old. And this might be the reason which I never thought about, before this particular pageant happened, the finale happened, that why would Miss Universe organization crown a lady who's 30 years old? I mean, they could have set the standard. I mean, they could have set the new trend in the beauty pageant industry. But then again, there are certain conventions which you stick to when you go ahead with the whole idea of beauty pageant. So this might be the reason why she could not make it to top 5. So that is the only reason I could think about, because the performance was flawless, it was exceptional. So that is it, guys. I hope I answered all of your questions why so candidates did not place in Miss Universe 2020 top 21. Do let me know what do you think about the non-placers and the unplacements, the most shocking exclusions from Miss Universe 2020 in the comments. I'll be very happy to read your thoughts, and I'll be coming up soon with more videos, so stay tuned and thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.